Over 10 years ago, treasure hunter Rick Lagena set out on a lifelong adventure on Oak Island. The island's legend began in 1795 when Canadian settler Daniel McGinnis found something strange there. At the time, it was thought to be hiding unthinkable treasures ranging from religious relics to pirate gold. Growing up in Kingsford, Michigan, Rick became fascinated with Oak Island after reading an article in Reader's Digest in 1965 about the island's enigmatic money pit and the potential for gold hidden far below the surface. The government of Nova Scotia has a treasure troll legislation that currently only applies to Oak Island, and Rick persuaded his brother Marty to invest in Oak Island by buying a 50% share in Oak Island Tourism Corporation. The mystery of Oak Island lies in its potential, with legends speculating that it might be concealing treasures from the Knights Temple, the Holy Grail, or even Shakespeare's original manuscripts. Rick and Marty started discovering fascinating artifacts and objects that suggested there might be more to the legend than just stories. Believers contend that the island's secrets are too complex and persistent to be a coincidence, while skeptics cast doubt on the veracity of these assertions. For years, the narrative has gained credibility due to the curse of Oak Island, which asserts that 7 individuals must perish before the riches can be retrieved. The History Channel featured Rick Lagina and his brother Marty's journey, friendship, and unwavering search for answers when they set out on a private treasure hunt on Oak Island, a mysterious island that had captured their interest in 2014. Interesting discoveries were made by the show, including chunks of gold, human bone fragments with Middle Eastern origins, and a centuries-old metal crucifix. Rick's personal life is still a mystery because he has kept it quiet for more than 10 years. His unusual features, such as his dark, thick, wavy hair and stark white beard, are a reflection of his straightforward nature. Rick has an estimated net worth of $10 million, but his perseverance in pursuing his goals despite the odds against him has made him a successful treasure hunter. The majority of his income now comes from the show and the tourism generated by Oak Island Tourism Corporation, which partially owns the island. Rick's love for Oak Island is sincere, and his life was far from glamorous. His brother Marty, who had a successful career in engineering and business, chose to fund the project that changed Rick's life. Despite the success of The Curse of Oak Island, the show has grown to be a popular destination for fans and treasure hunters, and the money made from tours has significantly increased the brothers' earnings. Given that the show has attracted funding resources and international attention, Rick's relationship with it is not entirely positive. Rick, a treasure hunter, has been working on Oak Island for years, but the program hasn't always been his passion. He finds it difficult because the production crew occasionally pushes him to perform things he doesn't think are vital. The story's treatment of what he considers to be less important. Rick dislikes being on camera and believes that the program is an essential tool for the purpose, rather than a means of becoming famous. He also appreciates the work being done more than how it is presented. Beyond the actual treasure, Rick relates tales of odd events that occurred throughout their hunt, including unusual noises near the swamp, inexplicable people sighted by team members, and equipment problems. Rick takes seriously the myth of the island curse, which states that 7 people must perish before the treasure is discovered. Rick doesn't discuss it much, but his fervor and unshakable faith have sustained the hunt despite obstacles and disappointments. The brothers have a great regard for one another's viewpoints in spite of their differences. Rick approaches the treasure search realistically, understanding that there is no assurance that they will find the wealth and being ready for the potential that they may never find it. He finds value in the lessons they have learned and discovered thus far, and he is aware of when it will be time to leave. Since reading about the legend of Oak Island in Reader's Digest as a child, Rick Lagina, creator of the History Channel program Treasure Hunters, has been passionate about finding it. His intense obsession with the search has resulted in a double-edged obsession with the island's history and mysteries, but it has also led to criticism. At first, the show was a great way to raise money for the treasure hunt while telling the story to the world, but as the seasons have gone by, the emphasis has shifted from real discoveries to manufactured drama and cliched theories. Fans have expressed their unhappiness with the lack of conclusive results, since each season frequently ends on a cliffhanger despite promising a breakthrough. Another issue has been Rick's unwillingness to leave the hunt. He has often stated that he is ready to end it if it continues, but his behavior suggests otherwise. As a counterpoint to Rick's sentimental style, Marty Lagina frequently raises concerns about the viability and cost of their ideas. Rick is seen as a divisive figure by the public due to his enthusiasm for the treasure hunt, with others appreciating it. Others perceive it as tenacity that verges on delusion, as viewers become increasingly frustrated with the search's dwindling returns. Before long, the momentum will slow down and eventually stop. The Oak Island tale captivated Marty Lagina, an engineer and businessman, and his brother, Rick, a former Reader Digest reader. In the 1960s, they developed a love for buried treasures and antiquated relics, and in the early 2000s, they made their boyhood dream come true. When Marty, a brilliant engineer and businessman, acquired a majority stake in Oak Island Tours, the firm that controlled a large portion of the island, it was more than just a business choice. It was a dream come true. Because of his experience as an engineer, Marty approaches the treasure hunt with a logical and scientific attitude. He is aware that locating anything important on the island takes meticulous planning, patience, and occasionally luck. The excitement of the chase and the chance that they could discover something that could alter our perception of history are what motivate Marty. Lagena employs cutting-edge technologies like seismic testing, ground-penetrating radar, and sonar imaging to explore the island and unearth the truth concealed beneath it. His mission is not only to find treasure, but also to comprehend a piece of history that has been deeply buried. On Oak Island, Marty Lagina and his group have been looking for hidden treasures, especially in the Money Pit, a deep pit renowned for its potential. Treasures. Despite the difficulties of dealing with flooding and the high standards set by the team, they have been able to delve deeper than anyone had previously done. Some of the intriguing discoveries they have made include human bones, ancient coins from the 17th century, and odd carvings and symbols connected to the Freemasons, a well-known organization with its own towel. These connections have given rise to new theories regarding the Freemasons or Knights Templar, a medieval group with ties to the island. Over the years, people have believed that certain symbols in old documents suggest a connection between Oak Island and organizations like the Freemasons or Knights. However, the search for answers is not over, because every discovery raises more questions than answers. The team's focus on discovering the truth about Oak Island has sparked new conversations about hidden connections and clues. The notion that the treasure might be a part of a more extensive and captivating tale involving strong, covert organizations gives the Oak Island tale a completely new depth for treasure hunters, suggesting that they might be investigating a question that has the potential to change the course of history rather than merely searching for gold or jewels. Marty Lagina and his group are embarking on a worldwide treasure hunt in an effort to unearth a secret that has been suppressed for generations. The ongoing hunt has taken a toll on Marty's physical and mental well-being, raising concerns that he may be leaving the program. Rick, Lagena fans are worried as Marty's brother plays a bigger part in the program. Younger members, such as his son Alex Lagena, take on more because Marty is transparent about how difficult the treasure search is and intends to concentrate more on planning. Active roles. Since his early years, engineering student Alex has participated in the Oak Island treasure hunt, contributing fresh perspectives and challenging conventional wisdom. Reactions to this position change have been divided, with some fans believing he is preparing to take the lead in the treasure search. In 2019, strange rumors regarding the Oakland Island team, such as the likelihood that Alex Lagena passed away during filming, started to circulate as others questioned the squad's future. Alex still plays a vital part in the Oak Island quest and oversees his responsibilities at the family's Michigan winery, Maury Vineyards.